Hi everyone, welcome to Heaven Healing and Tarot. This is Christina. Today's pick a card is Messages for the middle of September 2023. Now, I do consider this a timeless reading. If you are drawn to this reading when it's not September 23, there's still a message in it for you. So you can watch it at any time. Okay? We're going back to flowers. I got tired of card decks. Actually, it's just that I don't have very many card decks that I don't use, and I figured it was time for a switch up anyway. So we're going back to flowers this time. All right, so here we go. Well, let me send out some healing first. Take a deep breath with me so I can send out some Reiki to y'all. All right, pile 1, we're calling this dots. Pile 2, glitter. Pile 3, pearls. And pile 4, swirls. All right, so take a moment, pick the pile you are most drawn to or the flower you're most drawn to, and we'll get your reading for the middle of September 2023. Okay, pile 1, if you chose the dots, then this one is your reading. Let's get some cards here. Queen of Wands, 3 of Swords, the World, Page of Swords, 6 of Cups. All right, so what's going on for you in the middle of September here? It looks like well, it looks like you're gaining some passion here. It looks like somebody like lit a fire under your butt. Like you're really going to get going on something new. The World here tells me that there's an ending. Something is coming to an end. We're finishing out a chapter so we could start a new chapter in our lives. Now, closing out this chapter is going to cause us a little bit of heartache. It's going to break our hearts a little bit. So it's going to be a sad ending, but at the same time, you have this new renewed energy where you're like, okay, I'm going to make this new beginning the best it's going to be. Like you have some excitement here, even though it's breaking your heart to put an end or to, get some closure on something. But you know it's time to move on. Like you know that you can't stay stuck. You can't stay in the old cycle. It's not working anymore. You know that it's time to begin a new chapter in your life. So you're going to be stepping into your power with this new chapter. Now, the Page of Swords tells me that you could be learning something new here. So maybe you're getting a new job and you'll have to learn a new skill or learn a new way of doing things. Or maybe you are going to school, or it could be anything. Learning is something we do every day. So it could be anything, but you're going to be learning something here, something new. Now, 6 of Cups tells me that you're either going back to do something that you used to do, or somebody from the past is making a reappearance in your life. Now, that could be anybody from your past. It doesn't have to be an ex or anything like that. It could be, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. So, or it could, like I said, it could be a situation that you're going back to. You're revisiting something. All right. So whatever it is, I do feel like you're excited. You're going to be excited despite the little bit of heartache here. All right. So we got to take the bad with the good, right? We sometimes that's the way life works. But usually when we have something bad, or like heartache, what I would consider bad, or a little bit negative, we have something very positive come in right after. So that's kind of what it feels like here. Like say you're leaving your job and that causing you a little bit of heartache because you like the people you work with. But you know in your heart that it's not fulfilling anymore, or it's not good for your pocketbook anymore. So now that you have this fire, this ambition to learn something new or to do something new and go back to something, and that's exciting. All right, so that's very positive when there's a little bit of a negative too. So that's kind of the situation that's happening in September. you take it how it resonates. It could be any situation. Maybe we'll get some more clarity when more cards come out. Sorry, allergies are bad again. I have allergies all year round, so you just have to excuse my froggy voices and things. Anyway, pineapple, reconciliation. So there you go. Maybe, we are going to be reunited with someone. Okay, like I said, doesn't have to be an ex. Can be an old friend or an old coworker. But there's going to be some kind of a reconciliation for you, which is kind of exciting. A lighthearted and carefree time. So things are going to get easier for you in September. So we're not going to be feeling that heartache so much. Okay? It's going to be a temporary little situation here. It's just going to be a little bee sting, not a knife wound. Okay? You'll know in the morning. When you wake up, you'll have a better idea about what to do. Relax until then. So basically what I got from that card is saying, like, after a period of rest, you're going to know what direction to go in. You're going to know what to do. So if this heartache kind of gets you like, oh, what do I do now? Like, that's not, I didn't want that to happen, or it's breaking my heart. But like, if you just take a moment, after you sleep on it, after you have a period of rest, you're going to know exactly what to do. That's where your fire, your passion is going to come in. Or that's where you have your epiphany and you learn something, right? And you're going to go after this new cycle. So it's like, just stay calm. Don't get too chaotic in your head and your thinking. Just breathe. Just breathe. Things are working out for you. Kuan Yin. Oh, she's such beautiful energy. The goddess of compassion. I recognize suffering in order to release it. Curiosity breeds compassion. So, whatever this heartache is, Kuan Yin's going to help you through it. Let me get her story here. Let's see if she has a special message for you. All right, come on, where are you? 104. All right, let's see. Okay. Kuan Yin is about the deep medicine that comes from simply being willing to bear witness to someone else's pain, to really listen, and to have to move from the ego to the soul, so that the story we are listening to doesn't become about us or trigger us. Oh, so maybe you're going to hear news about somebody else that breaks your heart. Maybe it's not even about you. Kuan Yin suggests that we listen simply with curiosity. Curiosity allows us to detach from the needing to take on the suffering. Curiosity is a door that leads to compassion. Okay, and it frees us from feeling as though we have to react to what we hear, or defend or explain our part in the suffering. Oh, explain our part in the suffering. Maybe we're taking part in somebody else's suffering. All right, well, that happens from time to time, right? So, but that's okay. She's gonna come in. She's gonna help you through this. And like I said, I feel like it's like a little bee sting. I don't feel like it's a big knife wound. And you do have something very positive coming from it. So we're going to listen with compassion, help when we can, and move on with it. Move on from it. Like, we're not going to take it on. We're not going to take on that heaviness, that sadness, because we got other things to do right now. We're getting the fire lit under our butts, and we're gonna we're ready. We're ready to take on this new chapter. All right? But if, you know, if a friend needs us, we're going to be there for them. Monkey, experience all that life has to offer. I think you're ready for that now. I think that's what's happening in mid-September. You're becoming the Queen of Wands energy where you're ready to experience life. You're ready to experience this new chapter. You've got that fire in you, and you're going to make the best of it. Regardless of what happens, regardless of your circumstances, you got something new coming in, and it's going to be positive. But look at that monkey card. I mean, it's compassion. So I feel like you're a very compassionate soul. The mirror. Know thyself. Self-examination. See who you really are. So again, like, whatever's going on with this heartache, they want you to see who you really are. Like, you don't have to take that on. You don't have to become that heartache. We can face it and release it and move on from it. All right? So this is like, really examine you and who you are, what you want, what you're about, what you're going to do, and how you're going to, like, make a positive from this. A personal issue reaches resolution. So whatever it is, like I said, it's going to be okay. We're going to complete that cycle. We're going to put an end to that heartache, whatever it is, and we're going to move past it. Major life change. Time is right for major life changes as a new lifestyle or location brings great joy in a trouble-free existence. I told you, we're transmuting a negative into a positive, okay? So, yes, something is changing, but it's for our highest good. It's what we want. So, and you're going to, you're going to have that fire and that excitement again. So it's good. It's a good thing. Let's see what Mother Mary wants to tell us. Forgiveness. All right. I am willing to release old resentment so that I may enjoy my life. All right. So we're forgiving. We're forgiving everybody we possibly can. We're forgiving anybody who has ever hurt us. We're not holding on to that no more. We're starting this new chapter free and clear with a clean slate. We are letting go. You may not be in my life anymore, but what you did to me, I forgive you. I'm moving past it because it does not affect my life anymore. That's your new attitude. And that's what you're going to do. You do not matter anymore, so I'm releasing you. Good for you. That's so freeing. That's so freeing. Even if that person doesn't know that you forgive them, they don't have to know. As long as you know, as long as you feel it. Police and charms. Oh, I didn't get that many this time. Okay, so we have, where are we going? We'll go over here. A nice surprise, a pleasant surprise coming in. You got the boo, right? Somebody's going to scare you. Boo. It's going to be a surprise, but it's pleasant. Something beautiful is going to grow and blossom and bloom for you. You got best friend charm. Maybe that's your reconciliation here, right? Maybe an old friend comes back and you become best friends with them. Nice. Turtle, survivor, sea turtle. They are little warriors, right? They're little survivors, and so are you. You're going to survive whatever this is, this closing of this chapter, and you're going to start a new one amazingly. You have nuts. You have the acorns. And sometimes I read that as like, you're not crazy, crazy nuts. But how I'm reading it today is that you're planting seeds. You're planting seeds for this new cycle that's going to bloom into something pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Lastly, you got July. Now, July is past. We knew that. But there might be somebody who was born in July that comes back, right? Or, somebody's birthday's July. Or maybe there's some kind of other date related to July. But, if it does, if it doesn't, it doesn't really matter too much. It just is a number, a month, a date, however you take it. All right, that's what I have for you, Pile 1. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. All those things help me, and I appreciate you for it. Till next time, love and light. Okay, Pile 2, if you chose glitter, then this one is your reading. Let's get your cards. 7 of Cups, 5 of Wands, Knight of Cups, 10 of Cups, the Moon. All right. Well, good news is that you have some opportunities here in the middle of September, some options. There's a couple doors that you can open. Which one are you going to choose? Which one are you going to walk through? I think you're a little conflicted about it. I think that you're not sure which door to choose or which option to take. So you probably have to figure that out, right? You're probably going to have to do some deep soul searching. But you have opportunities. So that's blessings in itself, right? The fact that you're conflicted is okay because, something great is about to happen. Now we have the Knight of Cups who is coming in to offer you his cup of love here. So you could have a new romantic connection coming in for those of you looking for that. Otherwise, it could just be a very attractive offer for you that's coming in. So one of those options is going to get your attention. Whether it's a love opportunity or not, it doesn't matter. What does matter is that it's going to bring you so much joy. It's going to bring you your 10 of Cups. You're going to be very, very happy. A lot of happiness here. However, you're still going to be a little confused. You're still going to be a little like, is this really what's right for me? Even though you're feeling happy. What is that? That's crazy. Accept the win. I do this all the time. That's why I'm being harsh here. I completely understand this energy. But so, there might be still something that you're not seeing completely or whatever. But, the light always comes, after darkness comes the light. So, the light will shine on the information that you need at some point. So don't worry about it too much. But I love that your 10 of Cups is here. So you're going to be happy. You really are. So take the win, okay? All right. Let's pull you a few more. A journey, either physical or mental. So are we going away in the middle of September? Are we taking a trip? If not, this could be talking about your journey that you're on here, where you're conflicted about your options and you're trying to choose what path you're going to take, and you're going to start going down a path, and you might change your mind. You might go back and pick a different path. It doesn't matter. Whatever your journey leads you, it's okay. So, but it will feel like a journey. Most of life is. Well, all of life is, but most of life feels like a journey. There's always twists and turns that we can take, different paths, different roads. We don't always have to go to the straight road. Sometimes we take the serpentine road, and It just is what it is. So enjoy your journey, okay? Candle, you're going to be shown the way. So you'll know. You'll know. I told you the light was going to come out, didn't I? You'll know what to choose. You'll know what path to take or what door to walk through. All right? So it's good. This is good. Love. The answer that you're seeking is love. Maybe love is coming in for you. We felt that romantic offer. We really did. So maybe you're falling in love. If not, you're loving the romantic offer that comes in, that attractive offer. You're loving it. You're loving life. You're loving whatever's going on in your life. There's a situation that you're in love with, or you're feeling the love. Either way, I'm very happy for you, because love is the best feeling in the world. Mirabai, the saint of true freedom. Love is what sets me free. I am married to my own soul. I think you are going to fall in love. I think you're falling in love, probably with yourself, which is amazing with that card. But let's see what else she wants to tell you. All right. Let's see. Often, without even realizing it, we make choices based on external expectations, on how we think other people will perceive our actions. Mirabai is about doing what's right for you and no one else. Ultimately, only you can know what needs to be done or said. You have this one brief life, and every second of it matters. Mirabai is about standing up for what you know is right for you, even if others will judge you for it. All right, so this is about making the choice that's right for you and not caring what other people think. I tell you to do this all the time. It is really important that life is your journey. It's no one else's. So no one else has the right to judge you for your choices. All right, you came here to make those choices. Sometimes we make the wrong choices. Sometimes we take wrong turns. That's okay, because we always end up back on our path one way or another. It's just the way life works. So if we take a wrong turn, no problem. You can either turn around or you can keep going. It doesn't matter, because eventually the universe will lead you back to the path that you were originally supposed to be on. So do what's right for you. Do not care about other people's opinions. Everyone has one. And, you can hear them out, but what's important is how you feel. It's your life. Hyena, dare to be different. Oh, so you are going to make a choice that other people would be like, huh? Why is she doing that? That's not what I would see for her or him, Like, this is like, why are they doing that? Why are they choosing that? And this is you standing in your power saying, because it's right for me. And if it's not, then I'll figure it out. Tide and time, oceanic spells and rituals. The tides come in, the tides go out. Sometimes we have to wait for the high tide or the low tide to come in to do whatever we need to do, and sometimes we wait for it to wash away. whatever needs to be washed away, right? So again, this is about doing what's right for you, when the timing is right for you, when it works for you. Not on anybody else's timeline, not on anybody else's opinion. Okay? This is you being in sync with you and your needs and, you know, your own timing. Be bold and make the first move. All right, well, you know what they're talking about there. This is saying you don't have to wait for anybody else. You can make the first move. Commitment. A commitment is indicated around love or business, and it will make you feel better. So commitment's coming in. I kind of feel like it has to do with love, but it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. It can be something else that you're going to love. But good for you. I see a lot of happiness for you. All right, let's see what Mother Mary wants to give you, what advice she wants to give you. Caring. Heaven cares for me, and I keep my heart open to caring about myself, others, and the world. So again, this is about loving yourself to make the choices that are right for you, but also having compassion and caring for others in the world as well, but not necessarily following what they would want or what they would do. You know, it's respecting their feelings, not trying to hurt anybody intentionally or maliciously, but just still doing what's right for you, because you got to care for you got to love yourself first. You just do. It seems selfish. It does, but it doesn't work any other way. All right, let's see what charms you got. You got the rubber ducky. So you could have a best friend coming in. Or you could be, you know, this new romantic offer could become your best friend. You have a gift coming in. A nice gift. We have the schoolhouse here, so you might be learning something. We have the tree, so maybe your family tree is growing. Or you're just putting down some roots. Some stability here. We have the music note. For me, music is very uplifting. So if you are having a hard time with things, sometimes you might need like a little mental escape. Put on some of your favorite music and sing your heart out. Just sing it. You never know. You might get a message through some of those words. Okay? Or you could dance. You could leap for joy, right? You could dance like no one's watching. Just being you. But I just think that's the happiness that's coming in. All right? We have the bicycle, so you are moving forward. We have the carriage, right? We're moving along on our journey. You're right where you're supposed to be. You're doing good. You're not stuck. And then finally, you have April. So April could be, just a date. Maybe it's somebody's birthday or, I don't know, anniversary or something like that. It could be anything. Or, next spring, you could be expecting something nice coming in. Maybe that's when the gift will be here. You take that for how that resonates for you. All right. That's what I have for you, Pile 2. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. All those things help me, and I appreciate you for it. Till next time, love and light. Hi, pile 3. If you chose Pearl, then this is your reading. We started at 30 even. How did we manage that? That was kind of crazy. I like when things happen like that. I like it better when it's like 1111 or 2222, but I'll take the 30 for some reason. It feels good. Anyway, if you chose Pearl, here we go. 9 of Swords, King of Wands, 2 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, and Page of Wands. Okay. I'm not sure how to read this, to be honest with you. I'm having some conflicting feelings a little bit here. I know you're worried, all right? I see the anxiety. So you're worried about such a situation. It kind of feels like a love situation that you're worried about your soulmate, that your soulmate's not coming in, or that your soulmate is going to leave you, or something is going wrong with the two of you, or something here. You are worried. But you are very passionate about your soulmate. And you want your soulmate in your life, and you want your soulmate to be happy. Sometimes the point of where you're sacrificing your own happiness, which I'm not really crazy about. So I gotta be honest with you. You gotta love yourself first. Okay, that's important. But I think you're putting your soulmate over your soulmate's needs over your own here, because you're worried that you're gonna lose them, or they're not gonna love you back, or there's something here. I don't know. Nine of Pentacles tells me that you are independent. You can take care of yourself. So why do I feel like you want to be codependent on somebody else for their happiness? And I'm here to tell you, please don't do that. That is so toxic. Trust me, I lived codependent for so many years. And all it did was make me miserable and crazy. It's a comfortable feeling, but it's really not. It causes more anxiety than you realize. Page of Wands tells me that you definitely have passion for your soulmate. Like I feel like there's this soulmate connection here. I don't know who it is, but you have passion for them, and there's something about them that you're worried about. Now, is this a love situation? More than likely, yes. But it doesn't necessarily have to be. Your soulmate doesn't have to be a lover. It could be a friend or a family member. Okay, so it looks like you love this person deeply, but you're really worried about them, worried about some kind of situation with them. So let's get some more cards. We'll see if I'm on the right path here, because I don't know why I'm feeling this way. It's a little different, but we'll see. Unsuccessful outcome to a problem. It's probably why I was feeling that conflicted a little bit here. And you feel like something is lacking in your life. Perhaps love, money, or goals. Yeah, see, I think you're not getting what you need from your soulmate. That's what I really feel like. I feel like they're not giving you what you need or what you're asking for. And I don't think that they're capable of giving it to you. That's why I think that broken bridge is here. I just don't think they have it in them. And I think you kind of know it, and that's why you're worried, because you want it so badly, but yet you kind of know you're not going to get it. I don't like this reading, pile 3. I want to give you some good news, so let's turn this around here. Forgive. It's time to let go of anger or blame. That's not helping the situation any, I don't think. I mean, if you forgive, it's always going to help. But I'm just saying, I wanted this situation to turn around here from what I'm feeling from this. You know what? I think you're so forgiving, to be honest with you. I don't think that's going to be a hardship for you at all to forgive. I think you are going to forgive your person. I just think you're going to be disappointed still, though, in some way. I'm glad you guys are on the other side of the camera and not sitting in front of me. This isn't a personal read, because you guys can always say, this isn't my reading. Where if I was giving this to you one-on-one, I don't know how I would deliver some of this. It's not like it's horrible news, but it's news that you don't really want to hear. Queen of the Wilderness. The language of the natural world is a frequency of love. This is my mother tongue. Yes, I know you're very loving. But let's see what Diana wants to tell you, because maybe she's turning this around here. And maybe I'm misinterpreting things. They're not giving me a whole lot. 190. All right, sometimes the answer is the simple, elemental need to just walk barefoot in the grass, or even better, the mud. Sometimes we get so caught up in what's happening, or what isn't happening, that we forget to just be. The answers sometimes need to come from the basic desire of the body to feel grounded here on earth. Diana is associated with fertility, the phases of the moon, and the ability to communicate with animals. So, if we open ourselves up, we can connect to the wisdom in the natural world. So they want you to get your answers by getting your butt outside. So if you do any of those things that she suggests, get outside in nature, you might have your answer. You might get your mental clarity on this situation. I don't know. Let's get a few more. Elephant. Open yourself to true abundance. So, again, what I'm feeling from this card is you can have abundance. You really can. It just might not be with the person you want it to be with. I kind of feel like you need to cut cords with this person. I feel like this person isn't giving you what you want or you need. They're not meeting your needs. But you can't let go of them. You can forgive them, but you can't let go completely. So therefore, you're not completely open to other abundance, other love. And I think that's what this message is trying to tell you. Like, you got to be open. If you really want to feel love, you got to be open to it, no matter what form it takes, no matter who it's from. Because I don't think you're getting it from the person you want to get it from. You know, I could be wrong here, but I just don't feel like this person's capable of giving you the love that you are looking for. Farewell to the moon. Appreciate and enjoy the lunar cycles. Farewell. Farewell. Say goodbye. It needs to go. It needs to go away. A new cycle needs to come in. The sun needs to come out. We need to stop feeling all this anxiety and this feeling of lack, of like something's missing, when you can have what you want, just not in the way you thought you wanted it. Luck is on your side. So you got to take that one for how it resonates. How is luck on your side? I mean, something positive is here for you, but in what way? I'm scared to even elaborate on that one. Not really. But burnout. Your hard work will see results, but your health needs to be maintained, so check in with your doctor, dentist, and health professional and try to maintain a healthy lifestyle. See, I think this person's draining your energy. I really do. And I think that, they're saying you're going to be fine, you're going to be okay, but you got to cut cords, it feels like. It really does. You got to cut cords. And you got to be open to something new, something different. Luck is on your side, so I feel like you'll get what you really truly want, just not from the person you want it from. Okay. I'm sorry. I know that's not anything you want to hear, and I don't like telling you what you don't want to hear, but when the messages come out this clearly, it's I don't have another story to give, another possibility. Other than if you're not resonating with what I'm saying, then this is not your pile. Home. I trust and follow my divine guidance about my home. Yeah, I feel like you feel like this person is your home, and I don't. And you got to trust your guidance, because otherwise you wouldn't be feeling anxiety over this. You would feel confidence, but you're feeling so anxious that you know that you need to find a new home. Pile 3. I love you, and I'm sending you out a lot of love and light here, a lot of healing energy. And you got to do what's right for you. You have to make your own decisions here, but trust your intuition. All right? Trust your intuition. Because you know what? Once you see clearly, once you take off the rose-colored glasses and put on the regular glasses, you're going to see that life is going to be fine, right? You can have a new life, and you can explore this new life. You will get a pleasant surprise. The zebra's here to help you through the change, right? The change in life circumstances, the change in your mindset, the change in the way you feel. You just got to wear your crown and be bold and do the thing that's, best for you. You have the keys to success, right? And love will be here for you. You will have a reason to celebrate. You will hit a home run. It just might not be with the person you thought it was going to be with. Unless I'm completely wrong, completely off, and you can tell me if I am. This is the story they gave me. This is the one I got to go with. It's what I'm feeling. But for those of you that this is their story, you guys kind of already know it. You feel it. That anxiety is a beautiful sign. It's a warning sign. So you kind of already know. And if it's not your story, if you're not resonating with it, then you got to do what's right for you. Okay? All right, that's what I have for you. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. All those things help me, and I appreciate you for it, even if you don't like the messages here. Until next time, love and light. Okay, pile 4, if you chose the swirl, this one's your reading. Let's get some cards. Devil, High Priestess, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, the Sun. Wow. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Liking that. Well, you do have Capricorn energy with the Devil. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn. Take it if it resonates. If not, no big deal. I don't put a lot of faith in that. If it means something to you, it means something to you. All right, so let's see here. Let's just jump right into the middle here with the 10 of Pentacles. My favorite card in the deck. That means everything's working out for you. That means that you have more than enough. that you have plenty, that you have this abundance here. Abundance of love, money, happiness, joy. If you don't have it, it's coming to you. Right? The devil is holding ourselves back from it, though. Why? You know what you can have. Why aren't you going for it? Why are you holding yourself back? What are your fears? Let's face those. Let's conquer that. Right? You need to trust your intuition. Because the High Priestess is here telling you what you should do and how to do it. You're just holding yourself back from it. You have a wish coming true. You have the Sun here. You have 10 of Pentacles. This is everything you could possibly dream of. This is all your wants and needs here. This is everything. This is the perfect life. As perfect as life could be. This is like everything that you would ever want in life. All your dreams coming true here. Why are you holding yourself back from it? I don't know. Maybe you're just a Capricorn and you're not holding yourself back, but I am feeling like you're holding yourself back. Sorry. But you know what? The good news is you can conquer that. Devil energies is conquerable. We can break free. We can find our freedom from that. So, yeah. And then you can have all this other good stuff. Count me in. Let's see. Needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted. Like, how much better can it get? Like, it just keeps going. Oh, but somebody's going to be jealous. Someone was going to gossip about you. Well, it's because they're jealous. They're jealous of how amazing your life is working out. How amazing things are going for you. So, yeah, that's gonna breed some jealousy, but okay, our eyes are open to it now. Right? So we can see it and we'll know how to handle it, or, you know, how to keep that person at a distance, or, you know, not spill any secrets too. So, you know, your eyes are open now. So, yeah, and it's all because someone's jealous. They'll get over it. All right, but something really pretty amazing is happening here. Share. When you share, everyone feels happy. So share the wealth. I mean, look at how much happiness and joy you have. So bring some of that to other people as well. Share that happiness. Share that gift. Make other people's wishes come true if you can, if it's possible. Because, you know, it's no fun being, I always say it's no fun being rich alone, right? Like, if you're the only one who has money and your friends don't have the money to do those things with you that you want to do, like, you get kind of lonely. So it's no fun of having all this happiness and all this abundance by yourself. So share the wealth as much as you can. I'm not saying give it all away. We want enough plenty for ourselves, but we also want to share in that too. So do what you can for people. Okay? Believe me, it'll just bring you more happiness and more joy. It really will. I mean, when you put a smile on someone else's face, that kind of just lights you up inside, right? It makes you feel good. It's so funny because if I ever won the lottery, I think I would give most of it away because I'd want to, like, help so many different people, and I would want to see joy on their faces because that would bring me joy. So I would end up one of those ones that won but was completely broke. Anyway, Isis, the goddess of magic. Sexual energy is sacred. My pleasure is a prayer that brings me back to life. Final four. Are we having some interesting times coming in for us? It feels like we're embracing that physical side of us. Could be. Could very well be. Well, you know what? Let's see if Isis has anything else to tell us. Sorry it takes so long. All right. Okay, so this talks about sexual energy. Often our own sexual energy and power is feared. Isis is called for us to allow our sexuality to infuse and enhance all that we say and do. She is the sacred member that sex is holy, and that what makes it holy isn't marriage or a certain combination of male and female or masculine and feminine. Sex is made sacred through presence, through our capacity to become fully embodied. So this is saying that you might be getting a gift where you can really like become one with one another, like really feel that intense connection, that godlike energy. That's the most powerful high ever, when you can feel that complete connection with another soul, which, leads you to God. It's hard to explain, but it's really an amazing feeling. And they're saying that you have the ability to do that with someone in your life or someone who's coming in, to really have that deep, intense connection. Kind of cool. Good for you. Kind of jealous of that. Anyway, let's get some more cards. Dove, spread messages of peace and harmony. Again, share the wealth, share the love, share, the peace, like if, there's somebody who you have, conflict with, let's forgive. Let's be generous right now. I think it's a generous time for you, because you have more than enough. You are overflowing here. So if there's somebody you have to forgive, or somebody you think you should forgive, or you've been not wanting to forgive, now would be a perfect time to do it, because it's just going to bring you even more abundance in if you do. Soul cage, rescue, escape from captivity and restriction. All right, so this is saying that you are going to conquer this devil energy. Whatever's holding you back, you're going to conquer it. You're being free from your soul cage. So, and look, it looks like there's a counterpart there that's going to, be there for you. So that's kind of exciting. Not kind of, it's very exciting. A time to give rather than take. There you go. What have I been saying? Be generous, share the wealth. Yeah. Forgive if you can forgive. Send that love and light. Send that healing energy. Send that harmony and peace to people. If you can be generous with finances or abundance, then you go ahead and do that. But if you can't, if all you could do is give people your time and your energy, then do that. Whatever it is, it's a time of being gracious. Because that's going to bring you so much more to be grateful for. It's going to bring you a lot of joy, a lot of happiness. Nature. Interact with nature in the outdoors, around animals, farmlands, or by the ocean. This will be good for the soul and healing for you. Well, I always preach get outside, right? That nature is healing. And it really, truly is. It restores our soul. It brings us back into alignment. I tell you to literally hug a tree if you can. it's just everything in nature is healing. So for some reason, I know life is good, but maybe it's about, conquering the devil energy. Maybe if you gather some strength in nature before, you face your fears, that'll help you conquer it. So get outside. You'll receive answers. You'll be surprised by it, but you'll know what to do when you come out. All right, let me get you Mother Mary card. You have giving and receiving. I balance being generous and receptive because both are equally important. Your whole message was about giving and receiving. The more you give, the more you'll receive. And, it doesn't have to be in the exact same way, right? Say you are a billionaire and you give somebody money. Okay, that person obviously can't give you the money back if they're needing you to give them money, right? But they're going to give you something in return. They will give you their love, or they will do you a favor, or they will, be there for you when you need them. They will reciprocate. So it's not necessarily in the same way. You might not get it back in the exact same way, but you'll give and you'll receive, and it will be enough. So share the wealth if you can. Let me pull you a few charms. I think you're full of abundance. I think you got more than enough. That pocketbook is overflowing and luck is on your side. So I think it's going to continue to grow. I feel like there's commitment here. And I do feel like there's going to be a soulmate here for you that is going to help you conquer this devil energy and free you from your soul cage and make you that much happier in life. A lot of abundance here. You are someone I would love to be around, because this is, if you've attracted this, this means that you are an amazing person and I want you in my life. Trust your intuition. Always listen. High Priestess is here. Now you have that elephant. Trust those instincts. All right, you got the Tiger, which means that you are strong and you are confident and you are brave. Embrace that fiery energy, okay? And if you've been wearing a mask, take it off. People need to see the real you. If you need to be clever and sly, like the fox, you go ahead and do that. Or it just means you're very good looking. Foxes are sexy. We know you got a good time coming in, so. All right, pile 4. That is what I have for you. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. All those things help me, and I appreciate you for it. Till next time, love and light.